But first, just moments ago, a plane carrying the Philadelphia Eagles touched down at Philadelphia International Airport. You can see some of the crew members getting off the plane right now, and here come the players.
There they go. You're looking at a live shot on the ground. Our crews are there at Philadelphia International as these players get off the plane, and
Yes,
we are
indeed.
so proud of them. They did an incredible job for Philadelphia.
And so are the fans that you can hear in the background. Some of the fans that have gathered behind the fences there as they get off their plane. Once again, just arriving here in Philadelphia. The guys are moving a little slowly. It's like probably about a 4-hour flight or so coming from Arizona. And of course, the loss, not in the best moods, but I'm sure they're happy to be home and so happy to see and hear the fans there at Philly International.
So much love being thrown their way from those fans. And you know, it's so exciting to hear that fans showed up there today to see them get off the plane and welcome them back. You know, we were along for the ride. It was a phenomenal season, and everybody's just so happy. And I hope that they saw all the photos of how the city was all lit up in green and how people were still gathered in front of Broad Street last night, because it was really something special.
A total team effort as they come off the plane, from the players to the coaches to management, the equipment personnel. It was a great year. Unfortunately, it came to an end last night with a loss, 38-35, to the Kansas City Chiefs. But they did some remarkable things this year, remarkable things. And as you mentioned, the future looks bright with this football team. A lot of people have been reacting on Facebook, especially on my team. Lynn says our team did an amazing job. It was a great game. So proud of our Eagles. Alice Moore even said it was a great game. It just finished wrong. And it certainly did. It certainly did. Look at those guys.
And a lot of people talking about the grass. We just did that story a short time ago, and the Eagles were saying, hey, that's not the reason that we were the champs. But, you know, it did play a part. And, of course, both teams had to contend with that slippery grass for whatever reason. I'm sure that will be looked into. And they said it was designed for golf courses, so we have to see how you fare out there.
Yeah, right. Let's check it out. Now you're getting a view from behind the fence where we are, and you see a number of fans, Eagles Nation there with their phones, marking history, marking history. One day they'll look back at this recording that they're doing now and say, this is when they came off the plane after a loss, but how many championships will we win after this event? That's one thing Jeffrey Lloyd wanted to do. He wanted to buy this team, win championships, win Super Bowls. We are on our way. We've been in 2 the last 5 years. The one last night, though, just came up short. We just came up short. It went down to the very end. Once again, you're looking live at Philadelphia International Airport. Your Philadelphia Eagles have landed. The Eagles have landed. They're back home. They're back home.
You know, Don mentioned this, and I certainly saw it when we were in Phoenix. There was an overwhelming number of Eagles fans.
Sure.
In Phoenix. I mean, really everywhere you looked, they were there. And we kept kind of laughing, saying it's almost like a home game.
It sounded like it. It sounded like it last night. It really did.
We were like, Chiefs who?
Right, exactly.
But, you know, look, it's like you said, it sets us up for a great run next year. Vegas, baby Vegas.
That's right.
That's
where
it's going to be.
Year.
So we'll just have to go.
We'll get back there. Mimi also says it's very sad and disappointing that our Eagles lost. However, we need to give them the credit where credit's due on our Eagles. They had the best record in the NFC. They are your NFC champions, don't forget. And a fantastic, exciting, incredible year. We need to be proud and loyal fans and remember all the great and wonderful years they gave our amazing fans. That's from Mimi on my Facebook page. Matter of fact, hit me up. We'll try to get some of your comments on the air as well.
Yeah, and there's Myalata. He was
and that's Jordan Davis right there in the red, I believe. Big baby Jordan, I believe, yeah. Seen from a distance. And is that
Hassan Reddick? Is that Hassan?
We need to zoom in.
I don't know. Are you and I need glasses?
And I think that's Lane in front, Lane Johnson.
Yeah.
Lane in front, yeah.
I ran into Lane's trainer out there, and we had done a chat with him earlier, and he said they were working out with those guys, you know, up until the last minute, the 11th hour before they went to play. And of course, all of them were cordoned off in their own resorts, so they were kind of away from the general public. A lot of kudos going out to just the way that Jalen Hurts handled the post game last night.
Yeah.
And I
No
believe
doubt.
there was a 5th grader who was asking him questions about what he learned, and you'll have to listen to his answer online. It's just pretty phenomenal. Just a class act organization all the way around.
Eagles are home and they're loading their equipment and their personal belongings onto the, I think I saw 5 Academy buses. It's an effort to get these guys, you know, on and off the planes and back to their cars over at the NovaCare Complex. They're going to take a short 5 to 7 minute ride. Might even be quicker than that because they have an escort back over to the NovaCare Complex to get in their cars, say their goodbyes, and they'll probably have a team meeting tomorrow, their exit meetings with the coaches. And there we have it. There we have it.
It's 5:31 now, and you are watching CBS News Philadelphia. There's Kelsey coming off the stairs. You know, what was so popular was the video, and everyone said it was their favorite part of the game when his mom, Donna, went over and gave him just a huge hug. Jason Kelsey. Also that shot of him standing there, the only Eagle left out on the field, and he said he just wanted to be there to congratulate his brother Travis, who was celebrating with his team.
A lot of speculation on if he will come back or not. I don't know if he wants to go out like this, but he's had an amazing career. Definitely headed for the Hall of Fame, as his brother will as well. No question about that, but he has a few more years left because that's his younger brother. But once again, you are looking live at Philadelphia International Airport. Your Philadelphia Eagles are home. You're watching CBS News Philadelphia. It's 5:31 on your Monday night, the day after Super Bowl 57. The birds are home. The birds are home. I'm sure that was it might have been a quiet flight.
Might have been a quiet, yeah.
It could have been, probably so. But if they look back on what they did on the season, you know, that gives you reason to cheer.
Absolutely.
Galvanize the community, galvanize the team, galvanize the whole nation. Galvanize the nation. I don't know, they say Dallas is America's team, but I think you're looking at America's team right here.
Oh, 100%. You know, and Joe Holden was saying, you know, they had gotten an email from the public affairs person over at the police department just saying that things were relatively calm. You know, it was just such a nice way to see the entire city come together to support the team. And of course, you know, they just touched down a short time ago, and you know, our Nikki Dementri is out there and was talking about how many fans were out to take photos and welcome them back. And then as soon as that door opened and the players started to come out, you just heard cheers and people going wild. And you know, what a welcome home for these guys and for everyone. And what an effort by everyone behind the scenes to get all their gear packed, everything out there. I know for us here at CBS Philadelphia, we were shipping cameras and gear out, you know, days before we got there just to make sure that everything was there when we needed it. I cannot imagine what the prep must have been like.
Oh, it's a process. It's a science. I don't know if you just saw some of the crew members, it looked like, from the American Airlines flight there. They gave each other a hug.
Yes.
They gave each other a hug. They're probably fans as well, and I'm sure they really love serving and working for the Eagles coming home last night from the Super Bowl. Oh, my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buses. 6 buses to carry them for the 5-minute trip. Looks like there's a limousine out front or an SUV that will help escort them. The police are there as well to help escort them back over to the NovaCare Center, where they'll get into their cars and make their way home.
And that's our CBS Philadelphia crew that has that live shot there in the corner of your screen, looking at all of those buses. Some of the things coming through social media. The thing is, win or lose, Philly's still going to be Philly because it's a Philly thing. That's true. We're all getting through this together. There were so many funny memes too, but basically, you know, all in all, everybody just so happy for the Eagles season that they had and praising them for hard work.
Speaking of which, Judy Smith says on my Facebook page, no shame in their game. They can hold their heads high, and that is certainly true. And then Monica says, Philly second place, Union second place, now Eagles second place. Come on, Philly, let's not make this a Philly thing. So everybody has something to say, mainly positive, because they had a great year. They had a great year. Last night was tough. I was telling the 4 o'clock crew, there's the police officers now getting ready to start the motorcade over to the complex. But I was telling the 4 o'clock crew, first half, just like everybody, I had visions of the art museum once again.
Yeah.
And the parade once again. But it's not to be. As the buses are loaded, the team is on board, and they'll be exiting the tarmac area, this tarmac area of the Philadelphia International Airport, and headed on 95 North, headed over to the stadium complex and the NovaCare Center.
Yeah, and how nice for them to just be home you know, there's something about being home, back in your bed,
Yeah.
back in your own house. You know,
sure.
they've been gone all week. Plus, you know, Yuki, we were talking about this before, and I talked about this with a lot of the former players who were out there. There's so much excitement and so much quote-unquote pomp and circumstance with all of the media interviews and the concerts and the attention, and so many of these guys just wanted to get out there and play the game, and it's just all the hoopla surrounding Super Bowl. It's not just those few hours of the game, so these guys have to be physically, mentally just totally wiped out.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're drained. I mean, they put everything they have into this game that they have been playing since they were probably 6, 7, 8 years old. And like Coach Sirianni said, you dream about this when you're 2 or 3 and 4.
Sure.
Playing on the biggest stage. And we saw the tears in Sirianni's eyes last night.
Yeah.
He was feeling the love for this game, the love for this team, and the love for our country, all in a matter of, what, 2, 3 minutes of the national anthem last night. And it showed on his face, the tears rolling down. Because they put a lot of hard work from training camp up until this very day, a lot of hard work, and not just on the field.
Right.
There's a lot of studying involved with this as well. They have playbooks that are thick as phone books for those who remember what a phone book looks like from back in the day. But yeah, they work very, very hard at their profession, and we are just so proud of them.
And, you know, one of my favorite terms is Monday morning quarterbacking something, because it's very easy for all of us fans to sit here and go, well, what about this? And, you know, why was he open? And who has covered him? And, you know, look, it's a game at the end of the day. But you were saying last night, you know, after the loss, that people are going to be feeling badly about some of those plays and shoulda, coulda, woulda, and how could we have handled this better?
Right.
And, you know, look, we live and learn, right? We as like I'm out there on that on that slippery field with them.
It's all we. As the 6 buses head out the grounds of Philly International Airport and head over the 95 once again and head toward the NovaCare Complex.
And it's a beautiful day. I think it would be a lot worse if it were like it was yesterday, kind of rainy and gloomy. It's a beautiful day to welcome them back to the city of brotherly love.
Well, they started closing the gates, and it just felt kind of final.
Yeah.
When they were closing the gates, you know.
Closing the gates on the season.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's a great shot right there. Many thanks to the gang up in Chopper 3. Great shot. Following our NFC champion, Eagles, back to their nests as the season has come to an end.
Yeah, and they did a fantastic job. You know, it'll be great to hear from them. And then we mentioned earlier, it's hard to believe because we feel like we just came off of the World Series run with the Phillies.
Right.
Pitchers and catchers report on Thursday.
That's right.
So Philadelphia fans overall are not going to have a lot of downtime here.
And the Philadelphia Union are already playing or practicing in training camp in Florida as well. So, and the Sixers are doing well. I think Torch is going to get our Flyers hopefully into the tournament as well.
Okay.
One day at a time. Well, this is a city of champions. The spirit is coming back, and it's thanks in part, mainly in part, to all the people you see involved in these buses right now going back to their home, back to the nest, the NovaCare Complex. And
what a sight if you are driving and you pass all of these buses with the police motorcade. Just something really special to see.
It looks like they're going under 95, and they're going to join 95 over there around the stadium. Trying to do my little traffic report here. The traffic looks good, but that traffic's going to stop here in a minute because they do have the escort.
And that traffic's moving. You know, it's also interesting if you're not used to this at home. So we are getting these great shots now from Chopper 3, but of course around the airport, you know, they have to be very careful of where they fly because they can only get so close, obviously because of air traffic control and the planes coming and going. So this shot is just fantastic, guys. Thank you so much for being overhead. And what a beautiful day to be up in the chopper.
I know that merge very well. Merging on the 95, headed toward the Girard Point Bridge.
So you covered sports for years. Walk me through. You said they will get back, right? They'll get back to headquarters, HQ. And then kind of walk me through what the protocol is now. They'll head home tonight. When will they reconvene? What will the steps be?
Yeah, they're probably going to announce that a little bit later, but they'll probably have their what they call the exit interviews, because they do have 20 free agents, so you never know what's going to happen in the future. But GM Howie Roseman will put his plan together, and it's going to be a very, very busy offseason that probably started on the plane coming back. They're thinking about what they're going to do. Jalen, of course, will get his contract that he deserves, and they're going to make some moves here and there. But the core of this team will remain together as the team once again is on the Girard Point Bridge, headed back to their headquarters, as you say. But once they get back, They'll get the plans together, and they'll probably have one last meeting with their coaches, and then the off-season begins. And many of them will get back in the training room, back in the weight room. I doubt if they will. Some will watch the film. Some will watch the tape. Others will probably just put it behind them and move on. But that's basically the gist of it, as another season is upon us. And once again, we have a lot of great seasons ahead of us with our Philadelphia Eagles.
We're going to take a short break as they cross the bridge. We'll be right back.